my last two videos, I talked about Donald Trump's digital trading cards. The trading cards that that digitally map Donald Trump's face to make him look like a tough guy, an astronaut, and whatever, what have you. And according to my information from Forbes.com, he actually sold out on these things for $4.4 million. MagaWorld, you just keep proving to me that you're a bunch of idiots. You're a bunch of brain-dead cultists. Donald Trump does not care about you, that you shell out $99 per card for him, hoping that I'll get a chance to have dinner with Trump. I'll have a chance to play golf at one of his resorts. Well, not everyone is happy about it. And unfortunately, it's not the people that should deserve any kind of right to be upset about it. Because they're not upset that this happened. They're upset that this happened, but they're upset about the announcement of it happening. And of course, for those, a lot of tweets have gone out saying Trump shouldn't have done this, Trump shouldn't have done that. It made us look stupid. He should have done something better. He should have announced that he's going for a speaker, whatever. There are tweets to this, but the two people I want to talk about, well, actually three people in this video, these clips I'm going to show you, are obviously three of the biggest MAGA whores, Trump whores out there, including this fat idiot.
Daddy's gonna kill Ralphie.
This Nazi.
Sie sind 19 Jahre alt. Sie suchen ihren Ruhm.
And I don't even know who this guy is.
Who the fuck are you?
Anyway, these are clips from Steve Bannon's podcast show, in which he's just seething at this, just angry at this. Take a listen.
Trump digital trading cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible...
Okay, I got it. I can't watch it again. Make it stop. On a day when you have one of the most important announcements about really the coup and about big tech oligarchs' involvement in it and what's going to happen and how we're going to clean out this mess, and the sense of urgency, I think it has to start now. That's why President Trump's got to get engaged in this omnibus, because we have the ability to execute on his plan now, although you don't control the White House, as command by negation with the House and the appropriations bill. This thing comes out, and this is what everybody... And they said yesterday was going to be a big announcement. Look, I thought the announcement could be, people were coming to me, is he going to announce for speaker? Is he going to do this? Are the things he's going to do? What's this huge announcement? Quite frankly, if they had teased that it was the 6-minute video on getting to the on free speech and getting to the destroying the ecosystem of lies and misrepresentations, that would have been huge. But we got this.
Wow, you're angry about this, Bannon. Maybe it's reached your fat head that Donald Trump doesn't care about you, that he's never cared about you, that all he cares about is making money. He doesn't care about being president for the sake of helping our country. He's trying to stay out of jail. We just received word that Monday that the January 6th committee is thinking about handing down requests for criminal indictments against Trump. The fact is, and this conspiracy theory about talking about free speech and the oligarchs and whatever the hell you were talking about, seriously, boy? Seriously? But it just keeps getting worse. In this next clip, you'll hear from Bannon and Sebastian Gorka, the Nazi. Take a listen at this.
Now, they're called Trump digital trading cards.
Okay.
These cards feature some of the...
I can't do this anymore. He's one of the greatest presidents in history, but I got to tell you, what business partner, and anybody in the comms team, and anybody in Mar-a-Lago, and I love the folks down there, but we're at war. They ought to be fired today. You came out with something that's so important, which I still don't think gets to the heart of it. And hey, you don't have three harder cores than Cortez, Bannon, and Seb Gorka. So when we're getting blown up all day on this. Seb, walk me through it. Walk me through your assessment of this, sir.
Never should have happened. I mean, look, it's fun, it's hyperbolic, but whoever wrote that pitch should be fired and should never be involved in any. I don't want them making the presidential napkins for Mar-a-Lago. Okay, anybody who came up with that. And the president's war chest is pretty strong right now. We've got 2 years until the actual inauguration. We don't have time to waste. If you want to do this kind of stuff, have a peon do it. Okay, get somebody who's recognized in the MAGA world to put their face to this thing and do it. But the president should not be involved with this.
Sebastian, you really think did you have that kind of influence over this man? That Donald Trump should never have been done this? Donald Trump marches to the beat of his own drum. Despite, I'm hearing reports that despite advice to the contrary, he had Kanye West, an anti-Semite, and Nick Fuentes, a literal Nazi, breaking bread at his home in Mar-a-Lago. You really think you had that kind of influence over him? You see, Gorka, you're probably right. It probably should never have happened. But here's the thing. It did happen. And unfortunately, he's not going to listen to you. But thankfully, I'm glad that it happened because everyone is getting wise to what Donald Trump is. He wasn't a good president. That was already been established. He wasn't the sentinel of freedom that people like Nick Adams are trying to make him into. He wasn't the guardian of our nation like he was supposed to be when he took the oath of office in 2021. He was nothing more than a damned fascist. He was nothing more than a liar. He was nothing more than a traitor to everything this country is supposed to be about. And you're angry about him for doing exactly what he's done his entire life, grift people out of their money? What's really angering you, Gorka? What's really angering you, Ben? The fact that you're not getting your cut? The fact you're not getting the money? You gotta know that. You gotta know that going in with this guy is. Donald Trump is going to be criminally charged for what happened on January 6th. And it's just another crap storm that's going to hit him. You, on the other hand, Gorka, better pray to God your name doesn't come up when Donald Trump squeals. And Donald Trump is going to squeal. What bothers me about so many of the MAGA is that Donald Trump, they don't get that Donald Trump, if it serves him to squeal on you, if it saves him the pain of going to prison for the rest of his life, or at the very, 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 very least, if he can repair or save his reputation, he will do whatever it takes to do that. Even if it means serving you out. It is going to happen, Gorka. It is going to happen, Bannon. This third guy, I don't even know who he is. I don't give a crap. We didn't hear him talk. Who cares? It's going to happen. Get off the MAGA train before you end up in prison like the rest of those idiots on January 6th. In fact, someone on Twitter actually wrote that I'm going to jail for a man who's selling trading cards. The man who's going to jail is a man who will participate in the January 6th attacks. You're right. You're going to jail for an idiot who tried to sell you trading cards. You're going to jail. Reap what you sow, boy. You knew damn well that you were wrong. And it's just What bothers me, and I'm going to close this video out in a minute, what bothers me is that he made $4 million off this crap. $4 million. And do you really think he's going to help you? Donald Trump ain't paying any bills on mine. He's not paying any bills of yours. And I keep asking, where is this unwavering loyalty for Trump coming from? Is it because he made America great again? No. He never made America great. He made it 10 times worse on the street level. What really bothers me about all this is the lengths that these people will go. I mean, you heard Steve Bannon. These guys are wanting to go. Steve Bannon said in the first clip that we're at war. Who exactly are you at war with, Bannon? Are you at war with the American people just because Donald Trump lost in 2020? Is that what this war is about? You may want to really, really do some soul searching and really think before you speak like that again. Because some things like that can be taken as a threat. Now, you may think I'm hyperbole. You may think I'm crazy for saying something like that, but it is the truth. You said, Bannon, what you said could be considered a terroristic threat. And trust me, I would respond in kind. You're already going to prison, you idiot. You want to compound the situation? Go right ahead. But at the end of the day, you put yourself in the middle of all this ban by supporting a psychopath like Trump. Gorka, the literal Nazi. I don't know what happened to you. And actually, I think I do know what happened to you, but I'm not going to go into it. But MAGA, you want to start a war, you're not going to win it. You want Trump back in office? It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, you better pray that you better start digging your graves and the graves of your families. Because that's exactly what's going to happen if Donald Trump gets power again. But Monday, we're expecting criminal indictments against Donald Trump and possibly a lot of the MAGA. And I'm just talking about MAGA as in the foot soldiers, the idiots who marched into the Capitol, threatening to kill Nancy Pelosi and others. But we're talking about possibly politicians. Who knows? But as for this crap, you trying to feign some sort of outrage over this? Where was your outrage when you saw January 6th happen? It was nowhere. In fact, you guys actually helped it. So don't get outraged because Donald Trump decides to do electronic trading cards. You had every chance to stop this. You didn't do it. So now, we're going to do it for you. CTP Know The Truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.